Question number one. In the early parts of the story, I thought of Frank as a horrible person that left the scene of a terrible accident where he was at fault. Right from the first sentence in the story, the author makes Frank sound irresponsible since it says he was driving too fast. Later on in the story, his wife says, Frank, this is what you always do, shrug off responsibility. This agrees with my thinking that he doesn't like to take responsibility for his actions. The author also makes Frank sound angry since he was shouting at the kids in the back to be quiet instead of asking politely. Even before he left the scene of a potentially deadly crash, Frank's attitude and behavior make you think of him as a cold, uncaring person. For example, he seemed to be thinking of himself instead of others. The author describes Frank as being aware of his own body movements and ignoring his child crying in the back seat. Instead, Frank blames the victims for being on the road in the dark with no reflective clothing, and wonders if his tea will be ready by the time he gets home. All of these combine to make me mad at Frank for being such an irresponsible jerk and a poor role model for his kids.